it's all about. You look over there, look at all those trailers and all those parts. That's what we're here to check out. When you think about Raceway, you think about fast cars, the smell of burnt rubber, and loud engines. However, if you look behind the scenes, you get to see what makes this happen. That's where eTrailer comes in. In our videos, we not only focus on technical aspects of the product or how to use them, but also how you're going to live with it. It's easy to get caught up in the technical side of things and forget about what the bigger picture is. These are more than just parts on our website. It might help you do what you want to do, and most of the time, it's cool stuff like this that we're here to check out. So today, the plan is me, Brad, and Dustin are going to wander around, talk to some neighbors, see what parts they have.
Hello neighbors, it's Brad from eTrailer, and today we are at World Wide Technology Raceway, and I'm here with Tyler. He's got an awesome enclosed trailer and dual Solara awning setups. So being out at the racetrack, how crucial is having something like this?
It's big, you know. I mean, especially here at World Wide, I mean, everything's asphalt, which we love. You know, working on these cars all day, you want to be on asphalt, but it gets really hot, you know, especially in July and August and summertime. And having two awnings that you can just flip a switch, they run out, and you got shade all day. I mean, it can cool you down to 25 degrees, it feels like. And, you know, racing by myself too, having electric awnings like the Solara, where you can just, like I said, hit the button and roll them out. You're not spending hours, you know, setting stuff up and stuff like that. It's just, I got a switch in here for one and a switch in here for the other, and they're out, and it's shaded, and it's cool. I mean, it's a big game changer for what we do. Especially, I mean, we're here 7 days this week, so having shade, not wearing yourself out's big.
You bet. And yeah, not having to pack up your fold-up tent every night and having to store it. Yep.
Yeah, the fold-up deal, I mean, you know, we did that for years, and it's just half the time you just leave them there because they get broke, or, you know, a little bit of wind break an arm on them, and you just leave them sitting where they were and have to spend $100 the next week, and this fixes all your problems.
Awesome. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
I'm here with Glenn and Otis, and we noticed that he has a Gen Y. He's got an awesome camper enclosed trailer combo here. And the Gen Y, as you see, can actually pivot, makes a little difference when towing. I'm gonna ask Glenn what he thinks of it.
You know, it's been awesome. We used to have a lot of problems with stuff moving around in the trailer. I mean, shoot, you can leave your water bottle sit on the counter and it's still there. So yeah, they definitely make a huge difference.
Well, just like race cars or even tow vehicles, suspension's key, but adding suspension to a connection point just makes it that much better.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But yeah, Gen Y, great products. Again, having that suspension, super important. It's gonna absorb that shock, and tried and true, Glenn uses it and he can attest to that. So
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Glenn.
Hey, thank you.
All right, we're back halfway through the day. We've done about, what, 4 or 5 laps by now.
At least.
Look around at some different rigs. There's some cool stuff out here. Like, it's hard to look at not just the race cars, but the stuff we sell as well. I was kind of distracted, but we did talk to some cool people out here too.
Absolutely, yeah. The setups that some of these enclosed campers have are insane. You have mobile lifts. These are essentially mobile workshops as well as transportation. Some of these guys were rebuilding transmissions, putting new drive shafts in while being here. And something that seemed consistent was generators.
Oh yeah, everybody had one and their own unique thing. Most of them had a slide out for them of some brand, and that was cool because you didn't have to lift it up and out of the rig. You just leave it on that tray and bring it out, however they did, and then push it back in when they're done using it. A lot of them seem like they powered everything with it.
Everything, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're running tons of power, whether it be for your tools, your trailer, or just keeping your tow rig cool. So a lot of people had that. Filling up the tanks. You see a lot of your fuel tanks that you carry around. Some of these have pumps on them to make it nice and easy. Awnings are another thing.
Yeah.
It's pure sun, it's blacktop. Right now it's a beautiful day, but during the summer I've been here, it is scorching. So having those awnings is gonna be key as far as not getting cooked while out here on the racetrack.
That'd be nice if we had one right now. Tyler had 2, and he was pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, oh
Some
yeah,
of the
total
pumps for
coverage.
the fuel too, though, they went from manual ones where you just do with your hand, or they had electric ones where you just put a push of a button, and and then transferred that over. It seems like it really saved them, and they're not going to waste any gas that way.
You know, and it seems like, I mean, it's pretty time is money kind of a thing here. So if something's happened, they have to work on their vehicles quick to get back out there. So having everything set up as far as airlines, they're just making, honestly, it set up exactly how they want. Now there's tons of different options as far as ways to strap everything down, keep that in place while moving, but also have it mobile when you need it and your parts. So lots of cool setups.
Oh, for sure, and a lot of customization too. Everybody kind of does it their own way, which is cool to see. It's some of our products, but used in a different way I never thought of. Or think about how they are mobile workshops, yeah, but then remembering that they have to move too, like you said. So seeing that track system in there, seeing how they strap stuff down, made a lot of sense for me as someone who has a full trailer like this myself. But it's like, oh yeah, it's cool to have those tools, but I want them in the same spot when I park the trailer.
Absolutely, yeah. And being race car guys, they love to fabricate. So you get to see a lot of the cool ingenuity that they come up with as far as taking existing products and just making it better.
Fortunately, I think we're done here on this side of the track. You said there's another side to go check out?
And we got some road course action to take a look at, so a few more turns than just drag racing, so let's take a look. I'm here with Randy, and I've run into Randy before at the racetrack, and he's got an awesome Z06 that he tracks. And one of the questions we get a lot of times is, how do you strap a vehicle onto a trailer safely? It seems like a lot of people have their own methods. What's yours?
Well, if you've got the wheel straps that go over the wheels, use those because they're great. They support the vehicle. In my Corvette, I've actually got a tow hook that I screw into the front, and I'll hook the winch on that, and I'll pull it down tight with the winch, and then I'll use a ratchet strap, and I will ratchet over subframe or control arms in the back so I can pull it tight. And I never crisscross because my experience is the bouncing down the road, crisscrossing will actually loosen the straps. So I've always gone straight with the straps. And any extra slack, you just throw it in the back, slam the hatch shut, slam the trunk lid shut, and you're good.
We are taking a look at some of the race cars around here, and something that's consistent, whether they're drag racing or road racing like we have here, is very low ground clearance. And when it comes to loading up on a car haul or something like this, that gets really tricky without damaging the front bumper or any of the aero. So a great way to fix that is going to be race ramps. Now you can get these in a bunch of different configurations. These are super nice because they're lightweight. Your car can drive up and make that angle a little less inclined and prevent your vehicle from getting damaged.
Just got back from the other track, got to see some more familiar vehicles for me anyway. Not so many dragsters or race cars, but it still was pretty sweet.
Yeah, cars that can make more than just one turn and go straight. So what it boils down to is most everyone has a trailer that they bring their race cars in. We got to see kind of the upper echelon when it comes to drag racing and some of those really sweet setups. But you also just have your tandem axles that are just towing their cars, just privateers that are just trying to have a good time at the track. Either way, we got to see a lot of stuff that we have available to make sure that they get their cars safely to the track and make the best experience possible.
Yeah, it was cool to zoom out a little bit and see the fun side of everything, and then look at the parts that we sell or talk about, like, oh, we actually see this out there helping people, seeing how they're using it exactly how they would instead of like us talking about it, just seeing it in use and then getting to see the race car. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it was fun going through that tunnel pretty quick too.
Yeah, no, definitely a whole different visceral effect being around it. And like you said, a lot of times we see our reviews on products and being happy with people in person, talking to them, being happy with the product. It kind of makes me happy inside.
A lot of them were genuinely excited to tell us about how they use it and how much it's helped them. So